News Talkers, it's 4 in the morning Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and I'm going to try to start this reaction again. This is a 3-song Tom McDonald reaction because these 3 songs of videos all make a little film that you are going to enjoy. I've been promising it for you for 2 weeks. I pause a lot, maybe, but you may not have heard these, especially all together. This is the most amazing little film. I'm not even sure if Nova does this, but you can't even find a lot of information on the story behind these 3 videos. But man, what a masterpiece. Let's get right into it. And I'm not going to do the like, subscribe, and stuff, because if you do, that's what you're doing. If you're Hog Nation, you know how it all works, especially with the comments. So let me know, first off, had you ever known about these 3 songs and how they go together? And the one at the end about it, one of my all-time classic Tom songs. Boom. And make sure you listen. Listen to the tracking. This is before Evan, too, I think. With all this time we're spending, big sound. Boom, boom, like a movie soundtrack. And then all of a sudden the audio just goes. Let's listen to that again real quick. Again, pause a lot. This is going to be a long one because it's 3 songs. Here we go. Listen. With all this time we're spending, thinking about the past, like a little acoustic. Yeah. That's just like a little acoustic, playing some chords. Da-na-na. Mansion, very ornate. Let's see. All right. He's got, Tom disses autotune nowadays, but back in his day, back in 2015, 14, 16 with the mix, he liked the autotune, I'm trying to say. He still uses it now and then, but he meant it, but he was autotune. Right, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. That's not Nova. Does Nova know about this? That's what I want to know. So he's got the chain. Oh, look at his face. Is there a single tattoo on his little Tommy Tom face? I've been living in the minute, but it goes quick. I've been living on the edge of my own cliff. I've been thinking about the end, and I know that. Nice. Oh, is that cocaine or is that just a blunt? Oh, there's another chick back there. Nova, alert. Fade away eventually like a glow stick. No. Oh, this is gangster. It's gangster Tom. I just hope that when I go, it isn't. All right. Is there 2, 3? How many women are here? They all look the same. Everybody that. All right, I see 1. Okay, there's 2 there. Tom's reading the paper. Again, 2015, reading the paper. He's like this ghost. I love already knows, don't need to clarify. They got like these model looks, like they're getting painted. All right, we don't pause this much. Sorry about that. Stand still like it's terrified, and I'm just trying to feel something like I'm paralyzed. I've been having flashbacks, people that I laughed at. Thought they didn't get it all along, but really they all know. The only way to is that live what you've been before is if you do. No. The new song Withdrawal talks about spitting up oil. I mean, I was going to do. This is just like, who else besides me, put this in the comments, has noticed that Tom uses the same bars, the same rhymes, the same words, the same sort of and multiple times. Like there's a bunch of phrases that he uses sometimes over and over again with maybe little changes to the words or the verbs or the but you know what I mean. But once again, here he's just showing up black, and he's got a brand new song out 6 years later talking about puking up like that. And I watch it tonight instead of doing a reaction to somebody reacting to the new one. All right, see, that deserves a like and a subscribe, especially now that YouTube, we now know, is shadow banning like all of us. Seriously, look at this. I've been stuck at 500 and some. I went down 200 the other 2-3 weeks ago, got back up to this 550 or whatever. But within days was up to 500, thousands of views. And then ever since more news got out about Tom being political, me and other channels, like bigger ones with 20, 30,000 people, they're down to like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Where me, I'm down to like 100 views, 200 views, 300. This is why we have to leave. Let's just jam for a while. I'm just so pissed. I tried to learn about it, but it can't be tied. Spending all my time reflecting on the past, realizing everything can fit inside an hourglass. All this time we're spending, thinking about the past,
take my happy ending.
I could take my happy ending. Thinking about the past. Fit it in an hourglass. If you know what that really means, if all the thinking about my past, all the happy endings I could put into an hourglass, like
You never know you're living until you learn to love. Time keeps going.
I like that, brother. Time keeps going and going, and I think it's doing like a pan fade in thing. Here, all right. Back to just the acoustic guitar, and then you hear a synthesizer sequencer coming. Oh, and then effect on the vocal. Here we go. Let's bring it back. Here we go. Hear that? Auto-tune again, Tom. Boom.
Happy endings only happen in the movies. I've been up and down that road a million times. I feel stupid. I
Tom, let's watch this for a bit.
But I really need a map because I'm lost inside the moment. I need to find a way back.
He's got a map. All right. That's why it is a map. Okay.
My heart heavy as a rock, and the devil on my shoulder, and he's looking at the clock. I've been trying to see the future through the rain and the fog.
Now we're talking like Frodo, Bilbo Baggins and stuff.
Looking out a window that I made from crystal balls, trying to read between the
I'm looking out a window that I made from crystal balls. I'm trying to look out a window.
lines that I have on my palms.
All right, we gotta read. All right, sorry, but I again don't usually do it, but here we go.
Window that I made from crystal balls.
All right, we're gonna go back in more.
Looking at my watch, but I really need a map.
Looking at my.
Movies, I've been up and down that road a million times. I feel stupid. I keep.
All right, here we go. All right. Sorry, Bo. I don't. There's that. God, I love the sound of that. Just.
Happy endings only happen in the movies.
Happy endings only happen in the movies, and again, happy endings hit. Well, never mind.
Been up and down that road a million.
I've been up and down that road a million times.
Times I feel stupid. I keep.
I feel stupid.
Looking at my watch, but I.
So it's like happy endings always happen in the movies, and he thinks I'm going to do it, I can do it, and I've done that too myself. And it's like you think you're going to get there, and all of a sudden everything blows up and fucks you up.
Really need a map because I'm lost inside the moment. I need to find a way back.
I don't need a map. I'm lost inside the moment. I need to find a way back. And that's kind of like me. It's like I'll go down a rabbit hole or into a project and it won't be perfect and I won't get it done. And I'm going to, dudes, if you're here already, you got to like or subscribe and you can just like back out right now. I would recommend watching all three of this and maybe having another shot at this. Honestly, seriously, if you have not just absorbed these as they were intended for you, do not continue to watch. You must have watched the original videos at least 3 times before you even come here, and then you and I can break it down together. Sonically, this again, this is before Evan, and this is 6 years ago. And his stuff he was putting out right in 2015. You're gonna hear it's like he's got an album that's got 25 songs that literally not every other one. There'll be 2 in this style, and then 3 in that, and 1 and 2. But it's Evil Time, Good Time, back and forth, back. And the Good Time stuff on there is fantastic. Don't even listen to the Bad Time stuff. But, man, even then, his own production skills with the technology and his abilities he had at that time, because we're always just getting better at this stuff. It's Tom.
I keep on getting older. My heart heavy as a rock. And the devil on my shoulder, and he's looking at the clock.
And the devil's on my shoulder, and he's looking at the clock.
I've been trying to see the future through the rain and the fog. Looking out a window that I made from crystal balls. Trying to read between the lines that I have on my palms. I thought it would be easy, but I guess that I was wrong. This is a story of a boy and a girl. With all the time we're spending here, we could have bought the world. All this time we're spending.
All right, what did he drop? He's running. His lack of tattoos on his face, to me, is just...
I could take my happy.
People that don't know Tom is like, oh my God, he's got a lot of tattoos on his face. That's definitely not Nova. Anybody know? I can Google and all that stuff, but I'm just curious without it work for it. Was this like in between when him and Nova first got together? Then there was a thing, or 2015? What is the Nova Tom deal here? And again, lots of artists just do songs and videos that aren't like biographics and documentaries. Is this just Tom being like the, again, I think sometimes we take Tom too literally too. Although lately, I will admit, it's a lot of autobiographical. God, I can't say the words.
Time keeps going.
Time keeps growing and going. That is like just so 90s alternative stuff, kind of like a dance thing. Oh, right there. Now, right there, that is out of like the roof, Chicago house music from the mid. Does he even know what he's doing when he does roof?
So don't trip when it runs out.
Oh, and there it comes again.
If you ask it to slow down.
He's like, oh, Tom, I look so beautiful. Do you see me? God, I love
if
that
you need
song.
a second to catch your breath, you should probably
Probably
do it for your in over your head. You never know you'll live until you love someone to death. Hardest time to spend.
Oh my God. He's running back to Nova. Is he going? Oh, wait, there's another. Wait. There's one. The heck is that? All right, this is song number 2. Remember, the last song, the last part of this trilogy of videos is the most amazing. But here we go.
Stupid, I keep looking at my watch, but I really need a map. Cause I'm lost inside the moment. I need to find a way back. I keep on guessing it would be easy, but I guess that I was.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button.
But know you'll live until you love.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about that.
We leave our secrets behind on the darkest nights. Sometimes we must return to those places because a man is not what he thinks. A man is what he hides. I don't even know where I'm headed. I just want to get there. I don't want to live how I'm living. Dope in my t-shirt. I just want to do my thing. True to the mood I'm in. I'ma be who I am. Sell it to the kids and the crew they rap, but they fuck with it. I don't want to be another rapper with a gimmick. I just want to keep it real with the people who will listen. I ain't gonna follow what trends, cause I'm a leader. I ain't gonna pray to a God I don't believe it. Jesus. I don't even know where I'm at, but I know where I've been. Yeah. I know where I've been and I'm not going back. Cause the shit that I get into is some hella bad things. Strippers and bikers and pistols and psychics and flipping the white shit to bitch. Believe it, Jesus. Rapper with a I just want to keep it real with the people who will listen. I ain't gonna follow a trend cause I'm a leader. I ain't gonna pray to a God I don't believe it. Jesus. I don't even know where I'm at.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
I know where I've been, yeah, I know where I've been, and I'm not going back cause the shit that I get into is some hella.
See, that's the thing with Tom. It's like there's all this religious references and imagery, like in all of his music, even back, this is again in 2015, 2014. And in his music at that time period, you can hear him going battling back and forth. But the symbol, especially some of the stuff him and Nova have done, the lyrics, constantly referencing to a higher power and, and doubting, like I've worked with people like Tom to get to other places. I myself have been there and gotten to other places because it's not, see, people get, I'm not even going to go on my little Mr. Preacher mode, but Jesus hated religion and Tom. Anyways, that documentary, it's in the work. Is it coming up? Like, subscribe, and God, the fact we're being shadow banned now, it's sad. So I might be going to Rumble, Patreon, or something else. Sad state of affairs if it's true.
Bad dang, strippers and bikers and pistols and psychics and flipping the white shit to bitches. I hope I'm forgetting.
Yeah, psychics.
I hope that my mama don't hear this one. She thought that I was at work, I was dealing on.
Hope my mama don't hear this. When I was at work, I was dealing.
I would take it back if I could. Then again, probably not. You ain't gonna.
I would take it back if I could. But then he's honest. He's like, and then nah.
Change how I feel. This is who I am. I don't even know where I'm headed.
I love this.
I just want to get there. I don't want to live how I'm living.
Yep.
Dope in my t-shirt. I just want to do my thing.
Is he saying dope in my t-shirt?
I'ma be who I
Excuse
am.
me.
Sell it to the kids and the crew. They rap and they fuck with it. I don't even know where I'm headed. I just want to get there. I don't want to live how I'm living.
It's like the red and just I don't know if Nova filmed it. Said Tom produced it.
Dope in my t-shirt. I just want to do my thing. True to the mood I'm in. I'ma be who I am. Sell it to the kids and the crew. They rap and they fuck with it. Don't wanna be another white rapper with a habit. Eminem did it already. Just let him have it.
I don't want to be another. I don't want to be another white rabbit with a habit. Eminem already did that.
Opinions, Picasso or Da Vinci.
Let's listen to back. Let's roll it back.
Whiskey. I'ma do me. Made it out of gutter with a my thing. True to the mood I'm in.
It's so deep and dark in this video. It's reds.
Don't wanna be another white rapper with a habit. Eminem did it already. Just let him have it.
I don't want to be another white rapper with a habit. Eminem did it.
I wanna be an artist with opinions.
I want to be an artist with opinions, but
Picasso or Da Vinci with a sprinkle of politics.
there's Da Vinci. Okay, he just mentioned Da Vinci. How many times has he talked about Da Vinci? Now, lately, like in the last year and a half, he keeps referencing, have you noticed the Da Vinci stuff is in all my music? And then I'm starting to, I got to put all of his lyrics into a database. And like, if you know what he's taught, because the more I listen, I'm like, oh my God, that's Da Vinci Code. That's Da Vinci.
Some whiskey. I'ma do me. Made it out of gutter with a brand new dream.
Okay, I gotta, wait, we're going to back.
Made it out of have it. I wanna be an artist with opinions. Picasso or Da Vinci with a sprinkle of politics. Have it.
I want to be an artist with a vision like Picasso or Da Vinci. Can we slow it down? Let's do it. Whatever the heck. Again, we pause a lot, and if you're still here, you have to like or subscribe. That's the rule. I'm going to slow it down to 75%, and we're going to see it's Picasso. I want to be an artist like Picasso or Da Vinci or something like that.
Who I am, sell it to the kids and the crew. They rap and they fuck with it.
And they fuck. I was under the crew. They rap and they fuck with it. I love that phrase.
Be another white rapper with a habit.
Right.
Eminem did it already. Just let him have it. I wanna be an artist with opinions. Picasso or Da Vinci with a sprinkle of politics.
I want to be Picasso or Da Vinci with a sprinkle of politics. Tom, an artist. That's what I am at heart. I know what you're doing is at heart. It's as an artist, and you're so right, a Picasso or a Da Vinci. But what we do is art by making our public comments known, and everybody needs to stand up and rise up now. Literally, we have months, hopefully maybe a year, but rise up, people.
Whiskey, I'ma do me. Made it out of gutter with a brand new dream. Make it up to everyone who still ain't free. Everywhere I go, like free those motherfuckers.
Make it up to everybody still land free everywhere I go. Say, free those motherfuckers. We're going to... Who's he exactly talking about? I want to hear your comments on I do, because Tom. Again, 2015, 6 years ago. Back in the day, I could say the N-word because I... See, like, I just want to do my thing. With love. I'ma be who I am. Sell it to the kids and the crew. They rap. I'm going to be who I am, selling to the kids and the crew, they're rapping. And they fuck with it.
Don't want to be another white rapper with a habit. Eminem did it already, just let him have it. I want to be an artist with opinions. Picasso or Da Vinci with a sprinkle of politics and whiskey. I'ma do me.
With a sprinkle of politics and whiskey.
Brand new dream. Make it up to everyone who still ain't free. Everywhere I go, like free those motherfuckers. I don't want to limit my potential with a genre. Ducked a couple bullets and made it home to my mama. I don't want to measure what I'm worth by some dollars. Gold on my teeth out.
All right, now we're talking about taking some bullets. See, I think there's a lot of like hip hop, bragging Tom and this earlier stuff. I think even he admits that, right? Doesn't he?
They want me to fit in a package so my demographic will purchase the album. It's not that I don't.
Now he's attacking the record industry. They want me to fit in my demographic and purchase the pen. All right, but see, even back then, Tom's at the record industry.
Don't understand it. I know it's it's a business. I'm stuck in the middle like Malcolm. I'm reeling it now.
I know it's a business. I'm stuck like Malcolm in the middle. Tom, you're just so smart.
Don't go deeper than that, though. I realize that our agreement contractual. I don't think that how I'm being's irrational. Maybe.
All right, now this is when the end of this part of the video starts getting good, because now we're seeing like this is real. I want to say filmography. That's not it. This is real cinematic filming, photography. You have really like a Marvel comic Batman sort of thing here. I really am just going to sit back, because I know some of you, I've warned you like at least 3 times in the last, I don't know, 12 minutes to do not watch this unless you've watched these and enjoyed them as the artist intended for you to enjoy all 3 of them back to back to back, listening to the lyrics and seeing the visual. But if you are still here, then as a courtesy to you, and I need to rest my voice, we're going to watch this together, and I'll try not to comment much, but the cinema and just be quiet.
We should just try keeping it casual. Y'all don't gotta feel my thoughts. Y'all don't gotta hold my hand.
I'll make myself
Y'all
small.
don't gotta be my boss now. This is who I am. I don't even know where I'm headed. I just wanna get there. I don't wanna live how I'm living. Dope in my t-shirt. I just wanna do my thing. True to the mood I'm in. I'ma be who I am. Sell it to the kids and the crew, they rap and they fuck with it.
Yeah, they fuck with
I
it.
don't even know where I'm headed. I just wanna get there.
Again, a lot of people say Tom's choruses, especially in when he's rapping and stuff, ain't that tight. But this, when he goes to that alternative chorus thing, super tight.
I don't wanna live how I'm living. Dope in my t-shirt.
Oh, look at that.
I just wanna do my thing. True to the mood I'm in. I'ma be who I am. Sell it to the kids and the crew, they rap and they fuck with it.
And again, I just want to let you know, this is not your monitor. This is really that dark of a film. Very, very dark. When I've watched it a couple times, I've even adjusted my brightness and contrast, because this is just filmed dark, very dark, dark, dark. And it's like foreshadowing, because the next, the part 3, scene 3 in this trilogy is it's dark, but in a, well, you see. Oh, have to like and subscribe right now.
Strippers and bikers and pistols and psychics and flipping the white shit to bitches. I hope I'm forgiven. I hope that my mama don't hear this one. She thought that I was at work, I was dealing no blood.
God, he's like singing in rounds. He's got different effects on different. Again, put your headphones on or turn your earbuds up to 11. But we're gonna listen to that again. It's very important when you learn to see. What you have to understand is the majority of people nowadays are actually listening through phone speakers, some cheap earbuds, and you have to mix a song to sound good in that environment, but also in the stereo realm. Also, there's a fine line to walk, but that's always been a problem in music. Back when I started in radio, kids, you had to go in a car with an AM radio or a cheap ass mono radio, and make sure the station's EQ, their compression, their volume, the reverb, and how it sounded good on a cheap, AM stereo thing. If you're doing an AM feed, also what did it sound like on a hi-fi, like a Pioneer hi-fi in someone's home, on a good FM car radio, and it's the same here. So that's why I say listen with good headphones. It's probably your best reference and most affordable. A lot of people don't have speakers 8 feet tall anymore. And again, I realize that's old technology.
Need to fit in a package so my demographic will purchase the album.
Oh, I wanted to go back to the rounds. Here we go. Let's do it. Anyway, here we go.
They want me to fit in a package so my demographic will purchase the album. Strippers and bikers and pistols and psychics and flipping the white shit to bitches. I hope I'm forgiven. I hope that my mama don't hear this one. She thought that I was at work, I was dealing no blow.
Oh, nice. And that pause and just. All right, this is when things start to change again. There's going to be a huge battle on here, and then from here on out, it's going to go to beautiful scenery and death. Batman, look at this. So now you're starting to see some light, but seriously, that last video, it was that dark and that red, and now there's a little light, there's a little more hope, there's a little more brightness in this. It's like, okay, what's happening? Because it was a dun 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 dun, kind of like Peter, look, dun 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 dun, dun. There was a show back, dun, 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 not the Green Hornet. Yeah, you know, if you're like about 10 years older than me, you know exactly what I'm talking. Dun, 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 dun. I had a 45 record that car 7 was it car 77 or boom, 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 boom. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. I give to you Brandon Hart. Oh, that's Brandon. Oh, Brandon just messed Tom up. All right, this is some big time wrestling. Watch it. This is some really good like stuntman moves coming up. Tommy, Tom. Wait a minute. Did I ever speed it up from 75%? Okay, I did. I was gonna think that'd be fucked up. Oh, Tom's being beat up. Yeah, that is Brandon. Oh. Medical. Cancer. All right. Oh, here we go. Watch. This is about it. I'm about it. Did he kill Tom? Right there. That's a Tom classic mixing stuff. And then the but yeah, this is Tom. Again, folks, 6 years ago without Evan. And see, like you had that little chink. This is like film cinematic style here. Do you mind if I roll it back? Because again, if you're here now, you have to like and subscribe. Otherwise, we beat you with Brandon's axe like he just did there. I told you that about it. Here it comes. Listen. Here, come on, Brandon. Whoop. Oh, hit him in the back of the head. Oh, he smacked him in the head again. Oh my gosh. I'ma drop blood. Oh, he's gonna drop blood. Red crayons. I'm going to draw blood and I'm not talking red crayons. You should all be afraid now. Y'all should be afraid now. Put the gun in the air and fire was shot. Like y'all about to race now. I'm about it. Again, kiddos, even me, you got to just like crank that up. Wrap those headphones because right now there's some shit going on in the vocals back there on these tracks. I'm about it like I've never been about it. That's true. He's got a bass track with a vocalizer going through it. So this thing, there's somebody going, about it, but it's also triggering like the bass. It's, I'm about it, and his voice is going about it. And then he's got like a telephone sort of EQ, like, it's like level after level after level. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tom McDonald song? Boy, I'm so about it like a motherfucker. Whoa. I've been about it this year. Ain't no one coming around me this year. Unless you flew out to Los Angeles, got on the guest list, and look till you found me this year. I've been out here this year, in with the liquor and out with the fear. In with the bitches that wouldn't give you the time of day to whisper shit into their ears. Boy, I'm so about it like a motherfucker. He just breaks that right down to just a few sound effects going on. Go, sorry, folks. I've been about it this year. Ain't no one coming around me this year. Unless you flew out to Los Angeles, got on the guest list, and look till you found me this year. I've been out here this year, in with the liquor and out with the fear. In with the bitches that wouldn't give you the time of day to whisper shit into their ears. Boy, I'm so about it like a motherfucker. Brandon got it. Boy, I'm so about it. Brandon, that beard was. Well, wait, who's got a knife? Is that Tom with the knife? Tom, put the knife down. Don't kill Brandon. I'm so about it like but Brandon's got the knife. Yeah, boy, I'm so about it like a There's 4 voices going about it. Hey.
I'm bout it, don't doubt it. Y'all probably should watch yourselves. I don't throw eggs, but I got y'all all dodging shells. Moved on to Melrose, I'm rubbing my elbows with people who own record labels and Taco Bells.
With people that own record labels and Taco Bells, and having been in the radio industry, I know these people. They're usually rich kids in their 30s, late 20s, and they start a record label, and daddy bought them a couple Taco Bell, McDonald's franchises, and they just about it. He's about it.
I'm bout it, I told you I don't care to know you. I ain't gonna roll through, I hate all your new shit. I hated the old you, don't fuck with the records you honor, you produced. Everything different. You ain't bout it like I'm bout it, boy. I still run your city, and I'm still out of town, boy. Y'all gonna be growing your hair out and tatting your face up and copying records made when I was fresh off a breakup and passing them off as your own boy. You fake as fuck. Y'all should be afraid now. Y'all should be afraid now. I'ma drop blood. I ain't talking red crayons.
I'm gonna draw blood. I ain't talking red crayons.
Y'all should be afraid now. Y'all should be afraid now.
They still got that whoop, whoop.
Put the gun in the air and fire was shot. Like y'all about to race now.
All right, now it was Batman earlier. Now it's Joker. And then you still got Brandon there, like, cowboy Brandon with an unshaven beard, just got out of Alaska mining gold and crap.
I'm bout it.
I'm bout it like a motherfucker.
I'm bout it like I've never been about it. I'm bout it.
He's yelling something in the background. Hey.
Boy, I'm so bout it like a motherfucker. I've been about it this year. Pussy so deep that.
All right, now, did he just say Tom, don't do that. Now he's back to where he's just got the synth going and then a drum. But he's talking about cats.
And I'm drowning this year. I ain't gonna do no more features or fuck with you clown boys. I hope that y'all drown in your tears. I've been about it so long.
Brandon.
Los Angeles is my new home. I told y'all that you would regret it the minute I bounced, and now that time has come.
I might go over this side.
So bad it like
he's messed up. Right now, here.
Boy, I'm so bad it.
Nothing. He's down.
Boy, I'm so bad it like a motherfucker. Boy, I'm so bad it like a motherfucker. Everything different. You ain't bout it like I'm bout it, boy. I still run your city. And I'm still out of town, boy. I've been about it this year.
Tom's
ain't
coming
no
back.
Coming around me this year. Unless
this is like so big time wrestling. Go, Tom, go.
he flew out to Los Angeles.
Anybody got links? I can Google it, but links to videos of Tom when he was wrestling.
Got on
Wrestling.
the guest list and look till you found me this year. I'm about it. I've been about it this year. I'm about so deep that I'm drowning this year.
No no lack of tattoos. He hurt. Some people go, look at the tattoos on his face. It's like, no, he hardly has any.
I hope that y'all drown in your tears. I'm about it.
Oh, he got Brandon back. Brandon's gonna die now.
I've been about it so long. I'm about it. Los Angeles is my new home. I'm about
That is really good makeup right there. Yeah, with the bloody lips and then the splotches on the forehead. Brandon, that beard sucked.
I told y'all that you would regret it the minute I bounced.
Wait a minute, what is that? A coin?
And now that time has come. Y'all should be afraid now. Y'all should be afraid now. I'ma drop blood. I ain't talking red crayons.
It is a coin.
Y'all should be afraid now. Y'all should be afraid
He
now.
flipped it. He flipped it. What is it gonna be, heads or tails?
Put the gun in the air and fire was shot. Like y'all about to race now. I'm about it.
See, his mouth was all bloody just a minute ago, and now he's just got like dark eyes.
I'm about it.
Oh yeah, Brandon's getting. What was Brandon getting up?
I'm about it like I never been about it.
He got a knife.
I'm about it.
All right, now there's blood back on Tom's lips.
I'm about it.
No.
Boy, I'm so bad it like a motherfucker.
See, I told you Brandon was gonna die. Oh. Brandon. Hi. Yeah, I know it's a video. But to have an accent like that when you're filming a bit, what? I mean, what was Tom thinking to do that to Brandon? Oh, sorry. That's not enough blood. Oh, wait, there he's back again. No. All right. See, frankly, that was just nasty.
And about it, I'm about it. Boy, I'm so about it like a motherfucker.
Nah. No. Oh, you know what? This is not all of the videos that I wanted. You can hear the rain in the background on this. You get like this Jack the Ripper London street thing. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Still the rain. Oh, now he's bloody again. Oh, he's got kind of like a Jesus and the barbs and but then visually, is this Nova or not? I don't know. I was kind of rhyming like then in the scheme of the. Okay, actually, that is not the Tom song I wanted to show you. I am looking for the one where they're going through the. What is this?
PTSD is an understandable, in fact, a normal response to a very
I usually don't have. Let's watch.
That becomes prolonged and distorted, and then begins to occur in situations where no threat exists.
And I don't even know no more. Rolling down the strip in my two-door Chevrolet, and the wheels keep turning. And I don't even know no more. Rolling up the block in my two-tone.
Actually, I need to go back and I want to get one of the most religious songs he's ever done. This is it. Change, which came out. It was the next release after that trilogy, so we'll make it a quad trilogy here. This is pretty awesome.
Streets and tricky.
Right off the bat. There you go.
If I change from it,
right.
Y'all gonna stick around.
Again, folks, this is 6 years ago, and during this whole time period, he is questioning. He's being the hipster and the gangster, the hip hopper and everything. But then, like every other song, every two songs, there's one like this where he's like saying he's struggling. I'm changing. I'm trying to change. Religious symmetry here with this. Why can't I say the words?
If I change from it, y'all still hold me.
So one of his concerns is like, if I change my life, are you still going to be around me? Are you still going to be my friends? Or are we just because of, what we're doing shit?
Down. If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished and you're gonna bounce?
Yeah.
Are you finished? Or are you going to bounce? And then that keyboard. Tom uses piano and keyboard so instrumentally in his music. Lots of times you'll hear it used at the end or something, like in Clown World. He's got the little circus thing, but no, he uses keys, like just amazing. Also guitar, more than most, Anyways, where's the rap go? Here we go.
You cool with me now?
Yeah.
But if I change from it,
Will you hate me?
All right, here the 808 just like doubled up there. Boom, boom, boom. Then a hip. Watch the video though. Watch this. Here he is. He's dressed like a religious person, a priest or something. You got somebody spooky with a little cloaked head, also very religious, and they're walking out into the woods. And this is beautiful scenery. This had to have been shot up in the northwest of Canada in Vancouver. He's from that area, so I'm going to assume it's there. But you would see these sorts of forests from southern Alaska all the way down to northwest Washington. But let's try. I'll point out some phrases and words, but watch the imagery from a religious aspect.
When the shit change, I know people switch it up.
Here's that 808.
And you know I'll do my best for you. Sometimes that just isn't good enough. I've been on your television acting like I don't know you.
He's got the keyboard going, you got the 808s, and then you got this beat going on. It's like syncopate. That is just like crazy.
And you're probably pissed off because you feel like I owe you. But I did it on my own, man. It's just like I told you. My shit about to pop.
And just what I told you, that's the same little rhyme scheme, the same little bars. He does it with so many things. It's like literally, it's like 3 beats, but it's like
I shook up the soda. Tell me what the fuck you think
dana.
My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda. Tell me what the fuck you think I'm pissed off because you feel like I owe you. But I did it on my own, man. It's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda.
There is a song, who knows it, from within the last year, months, or whatever.
Tell me what the fuck you think I'm doing so different. Got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent. I've been shooting for.
I got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent.
For the stars, now the moon ain't so distant. And I've been in and out.
Again, more.
The city ain't pay you with a visit. Don't be
So he's like this priest, but that was a dude, right? That was, yeah.
mad, don't be mad about the
Ross.
way. You trying to get away from it. We been cool from the jump all day.
Again, that right there, painting. And the way they have the iris open, so you just get like a foamy, frothy. Again, don't know if Nova was doing this back then, but whoever was, I think a lot of this was Tom.
But if I change from it,
If I change from it,
Excuse me.
y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Know you finished, then you gonna bounce. I know you cool with me now.
yeah.
But if I change from it, yeah.
Will you ride when the road band? I know people getting jealous. They've been talking hella bad about us. And I've been trying to protect. I know that all the rumors ain't about to slow down. They got ammunition loaded up in my hometown. And I've been trying to protect it. I know that all the rumors ain't about to slow down. They got ammunition loaded up in my hometown. They got shooters in the city holding on to the round. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about? Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they call the executioner to kill you. I ain't even. In the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about? Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they call the executioner to kill you. I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out. I ain't They got shooters in the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about. Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they call the execution of the kill you. I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out. I ain't tripping cause I been there where they coming from. I ain't sleeping, got a grip on it. Second place talking crazy about the number one, but I don't give a shit about it. Yeah, if I change, and I promise you I will. I promise you I will. Never be the same. Never be the same. I'm just trying to keep it real. Yeah. You already know the deal. I'm trying to get a house in the hills with a view. Couple car garage and a pool on the roof. I'm about to change and I owe it all to you. Yeah. If I change from it, are y'all gonna stick around? If I change from it.
All right. I don't know if my mic was muted for the last 2 minutes or 4 minutes, but this video, it's so nice. It's cinematographic. I know I'm using these words, but it's like almost in the morning now. And he's going to baptize Brandon. He's going to save his soul, but I think things are going to go sour.
Will y'all still hold me down?
Oh, this is so great.
If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finish and you gonna bow?
Got that breakdown. Listen to those effects on that thing.
I know you're cool with me now, but if I change from it, work.
Boom, 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 and then back to the do. So we got to go back and listen to that. All right, here we go.
If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finish and you gonna bow? I know you're cool with me now, but if I change from it.
I know you're cool with me now, but if I change from it. And then Brandon's being baptized here. Tom's got the Bible out. Everybody's being saved, but uh-oh. You see that? He just done go pull the gun out of the Bible when he's about to save Tom for the Lord. And now, save Brandon. Oh my God, don't do it.
If I change from it, y'all gonna stick
He did it.
around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down?
Wait a minute. He cut Brandon's throat the last time. And I apologize. Tom, you're the killer. You're killing Brandon every shot you got. See what I did there? Every shot you got.
If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished and you gonna
What the hell?
bounce? Cool
All right, is that Nova? It is.
with me now, but if I change from it,
Wow. No. Oh, Tom is going to shoot Nova. Don't shoot Nova. Come on. Please, Tommy. Don't do it. Oh, no. One, if you think Tom should shoot Nova in the back of the head. Two, if you disagree with that. Just like with Brandon in the neck. Now, watch Tom. He'll like, oh God, why'd I do that? Who's he shooting at now? Who's he shooting at now? Oh, he shot her.
You know what the funny thing about faith is?
All right, folks. For 2 weeks, I've been talking about these three. What we found out is 4 videos released back to back to back. This is the one. This is spoken word. And this has got the most clearest message describing of what it is to be on the brink of being in hell and walking back towards the light and being born again in a new day. You can put whatever religion behind this, whatever religious implications, but the gist of it is true. There's a line coming up where he says you can only walk halfway into the forest, because the rest of the way, you're on your way out. I'm seriously going to try just for you to absorb this and listen.
got a lot in common with bullets. They both keep us alive.
Uh-oh, shit.
They both kill people.
Yep. Oh, it was gonna be,
The main difference between faith and bullets, though,
click, 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 click.
it's easier to run out of bullets than it is faith.
It's easier to run out of bullets than it is to lose faith.
A man can't run out of faith, though. People tell me that they lose faith in things all the time. Which I never really understood, but the way I see it, maybe it's not that a man loses faith.
Listen to this.
Maybe faith loses him.
Maybe man doesn't lose faith. Maybe faith loses man, loses him. First time through that, I hear that, and I'm like, what? Faith, like God, the supreme power, is going to lose faith in somebody? Listen how he flips it. Oh, you hear the dogs like hollering at him? I never see again. Headphones, watched, heard this dozens, literally dozens. Never heard the dog before.
Maybe faith.
Oh, and now he's got like another it sounds like a real piano and some bass keys going pounding on the keyboard there.
It's like the sun shining down into a field on a hot summer day. If you walk into the forest, the sunlight doesn't shine down on you as often.
All right, so here's what he's saying. Faith loses the man. It's because the man has walked into the shadows of the forest, and faith is trying to shine down through the trees, but it's harder to find him. That's why faith has lost him. That's the story right there. Listen.
On a hot summer day, if you walk into the forest, the sunlight doesn't shine down on you as often. It shines down on you, but only in the places where the trees let it through. The further you wander into those woods,
the sun only shines down in the places that the trees didn't grow. So there's places in your life where the evil and the badness and the shadows did not come into, but that's the only place now where faith, the sun, can find you, because you are in the forest and you are in the darkness. It's not faith has forgotten you. Faith can't find you. Tom, born again. Tom, where's he at?
the darker it gets. Eventually, so
The deeper into the forest you go, the darker it gets, the harder it is for faith, for sun to find you.
deep into the goddamn bush that the sun don't shine through anymore. You know what they say, though?
Look at them.
Halfway is as far as you can walk into the woods.
Here it is.
The other half you're walking out.
Yep.
Maybe that means that there's hope on the other side.
And he is just like the story of Jesus and being saved and understanding you can be forgiven for anything in your past in your life. You can start anew, you can start fresh, you can just pour that water into you, be born again, say he has to be, hoard me, come into me, be me, and then start all over again fresh like he is walking out of the forest, now out of the darkness, into less trees and more sunshine and more faith pouring down on him. Thank you, Jesus. That's the thing. God loves every single person, every single one of us. And as long as we can walk away from the darkness, he will guide us into the light, because you can only go so far in the darkness, because then when you get halfway, you're on your way out. Like Tom is right there. The visual representation of this is just amazing.
Maybe faith is waiting to shine down on you when you come out the other end.
Maybe faith is waiting to shine down on you when you come out the other end. And I urge you now to go watch and listen to some of other God's spoken words.
What worries me is when we reach that other end, will God have already passed judgment for what happened in the dark times? I don't know.
this is what it's all about, and what a lot of people worry about. Tom's gone through the struggle. He's gone through the dark times. He's tried to get to the middle of the force. He's on his way out. He stripped himself. He started new. He's left things behind, but he still wonders, is he going to pay the price for what he did before? And the answer is no. No.
That reminds me of something, though. You know what my favorite part of the Bible is?
This is great.
It's from the King James Version.
Read the Message version.
James 5:16.
Again, the religious implications in Tom's lyrics, even the music and the instruments he uses and the vocalizations he does and the sonic way he presents it, and then in video with it's like just unbelievable. It really is.
Confess your faults to one another.
Confess your faults to one another. Confess your sins. That was a song that was used a lot in the church I got saved at, which was a Vineyard Church in Columbus, Ohio.
Pray for one another.
Confess your sins. Pray for one another. See, we didn't use the King James Version. You could forget your sins and see. And this is like the Bible right up here. And if Tom knows that, he's got some.
That ye may be healed.
You may be healed.
The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. You know what that means?
What?
That means all your shit can be swept away. Just like the dirt on the hood of my truck.
Yep. Tom just shared the story. Tom just shared the word. Tom just said that, does he even realize it? Tom, that's it. Forgiven for all your... there's only like a minute left to go. I'm going to leave it at that, but... You send some friends that got some questions about what's important in the universe. Again, this is not any religious thing. It's just what nature is and what our beings and our spirituality is all about. We can name it different things, have different stories, but the root of it all is just the same, and you can walk away and have all that shit forgiven. Tom. Hey, this has been, an hour? Again, everybody now on Tom stuff is being shadow banned, so subscribe to this. I get to 1,000 still, I'll do the story time, but I was going to do that to get the super chat because I need some more equipment and stuff, so I might just do the story time, and maybe that will get me up to 1,000 subs, but I don't know. The fact that YouTube is now coming after folks like us because they've realized there's some political or social... It's just an example of why we need to pray for us. So if you're still here, like, subscribe, share. Keep everybody in prayer, my friends. Everybody. All sides of every aisle, of every stripe, of every division and religion. Let us all remember we are one. We are Americans. It's unbelievable. Are you like me and you have like friends, family, close ones that just have no respect for you? Don't even like respect your opinion or listen to your thoughts before cutting you off, or not? We're the majority, not them. Holy cow, how long was that?